to Quack's Five Clucks Farm. Today I am going to be starting some of my peppers and cucumbers. So I thought I would let you in on the process of how I do that. First I'll kind of give you a rundown of what you're going to need. I use, this is the Burpee seed starting system. I like this because it has your trays, it has a watering mat, your clear plastic cover, everything you need in one easy container. Once you've also had these containers, you can keep them and reuse them. Also, your local farm store sells the parts. So if you just need the new seed starting containers or the clear covers because they cracked the year before or whatever, you can easily replace them, just the parts, at your local farm store as well. I'm using the Burpee eco-friendly natural all organic seed starting soil. I really like this soil. We try to keep everything organic on our farm. There's no chemicals, no fertilizers that are synthetic. This one actually has its main ingredients is to boost your nitrogen using poultry manure and feather meal. So great product that we'll be using. Today I'm going to be planting some of our Baker's Creek seeds. We have our bell peppers. I like it spicy, so we've gotten some of our spicy peppers. We have the orange spice jalapeno. We have some Golden Cow Wonder peppers. We have our West Indies red habanero. I'm so excited for these. These are gonna make such an awesome salsa for me. And we're gonna do some of our muncher cucumbers as well today. We have our labels that we're gonna use so that we can keep track of what has been sown where. And this is an entire thing of ground cinnamon. I'm gonna show you what I use that for. It's a little trick that I have learned that works wonders. So here we go. Let's sow some seeds. Okay, let's start with putting together your Burpee self-watering seed system. This is how it's going to come wrapped in the package. I got these off of Amazon. You can get them in any different farm stores. Local Lowe's and Home Depot tend to have them as well. So most importantly, I want to show you how I get that set up. Now, first of all, something I do differently. Burpee's Seed Starters comes with these little soil pellets for each one of the seed starting containers. I don't use them. I want to be very careful about the type of soil that I use when planting. So I just toss these out. You can skip that step if you're gonna follow. Like I've said, I use the Burpee eco-friendly all organic soil. All right, so when you open your package, you're gonna have your bottom tray, your plant stands, your water wicking mat, and your seed starting trays. I'm going to show you how to put that together. First, you're going to put your seed stands in, making sure that your stand spike portion is down. Secondly, you're going to add your watering mat. It's very important. This is black side up, and you're going to tuck your side edges down into the tray. That is what wicks your water up out of your tray to your seeds. Then you have your seed startings. Now if you look at your seed cups, they say A, B, C, and D on them. Many people don't pay attention to that, depending on what you like to do, but the awesome part of that is they give you this little grid to fill out. So you can keep track here if you don't want to label what you've planted where. So that's really a good tool that they've put in. And then the last thing in your kit is of course going to be your plastic cover for when you're done. And that simply lays on top. It does not snap. It does not go all the way down. It simply lays on top of your system. Okay, so what I like to do is start by simply filling my trays. I fill them to 1/4 inch from the top of each cubicle. I find it's easier just to use a smaller spoon even than your bigger spades. So I'm not always the neatest when doing this, but I get the job done. Now you need to remember this soil is going to settle some, so you can kind of tap it in there. Okay, when I get where I think I have everything pretty close, I kind of spread, add to where I need. I know so many people use gardening gloves when they do stuff like this. You'll notice I do usually do stuff with my hands. I just feel like I can feel my soil better. I can feel that tension as to how tight it is when I'm pressing it down. When I go to water, I just feel like I have a better gauge of my soil using my bare hands. Okay. You can see I have everything fairly compact. You know, you can kind of give it a little bit of a up there, and then you're ready to sow your seeds. All right? So the most important thing I always suggest people when they're sowing their seeds, sow one type at a time, one variety at a time, label, and start again. Secondly, make sure you're looking at the back of your seeds. I always save my packets for reference as far as how long I should expect it to sprout, the ideal temperature, the plant depth for the seed, and so forth. These are the bullnose peppers. They are a 1/4 inch seed depth and need about 7 to 10 days to sprout. Now, one of the things I like to do, this handy dandy little stick comes in your Burpee pack. You can use that to make your little holes. Makes it very easy for planting. Okay. Make sure to have all of your seeds that you plan to sow into the palm of your hand. Most of you know they're pretty small. And just drop them down into that hole. That's 12 of my pepper seeds for the bullnose peppers. I'm probably gonna do a few more of those. For right now, I'll do another row because that is a staple item in our household. Okay, I have finished my bullnose bell peppers, and I like to plant in complete rows. That's just one of my things. That way I'm not labeling everything. So I label at the front of each row so I know what's there, and we will go on from there. Once I have everything planted, then I'll take you to the next step. Okay, everyone, now I have my peppers planted for this first one. What you're gonna do is you're going to want to fill to about an inch of water in the bottom of your tray. Then you're going to add your seed trays. I like to do a layer of water for these initially. That wicking is then going to bring up the water from the bottom as well, so they'll be getting it from both directions to start with. You can do that with just a simple sprinkling with your watering can, a misting garden hose, or even a misting bottle. That's really important. But now to my secret. This is really important. It is simple ground cinnamon. Once you've watered and you've got them ready to go, you want to sprinkle a generous portion of cinnamon all over the top of your seed trays. What this is going to do is it is going to prevent any type of fungus growth that we sometimes get on the top of our seed starters. It is going to prevent some of those little pesky flies that can get in with your seed starters and cause just a mess, especially if you're having them inside, which a lot of people do this time of year. So it's not going to hurt. It is definitely going to help. So give a good sprinkle before you leave them of ground cinnamon. Once you've got it watered in your ground cinnamon, you are simply going to take your plastic lid and place it over the top, simply like that. Now you have your corners to be in the back or the front to be able to water through. I just use a simple Pyrex watering dish. Come on, Miss Hazel, help me out, sweetie. Okay, and most important thing is temperature. Most of mine right here saying 75 to 80 degrees works well. Find your warmest place in your house if you're going to do them in your house. That's really important. High is good because of course heat rises. I have a specific room in my house that stays warm all the time. My laundry room is extremely warm and we have good counter space in there, so that's where I'll be starting my seeds. Once they have sprouted, we'll do some more vlogs for that, but once they've started, they're going to need 8 to 10 hours of sunlight a day, whether natural or artificial. We have grow lamps that we're going to use, and we will follow up with that. So thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and enjoy your planting. Hi everyone, this is just a little follow-up. We are about 2.5 weeks later from those seed starters. Here are our cucumbers. You can see they have really stretched to reach those grow lights. And our peppers. All are doing really well. Don't think that you can't do this in your own home. This is literally our laundry room. This is the counter, and I have these great little grow lights. They clip, and they've got 4 extensions so that you are flexible. You can move them up and down as you need. They have 3 different settings. They have the blue, the pink, and the blue and pink combination. And they also are on automatic timers built in, so you can time them for the intervals that you want them to come on and go off. These were $20 a piece on Amazon. So a great product there. I highly recommend it. We're going to be up planting these cucumbers soon and starting some tomatoes. So that is our setup. This is how they're doing, and I wish you all the best with yours. Thanks.